In a stunning political twist that reverberated across South Africa and sent shockwaves abroad, African National Congress (ANC) chairperson Gwede Mantashe was taken into custody overseas on what insiders describe as grave, meticulously documented international corruption charges. Mantashe, long regarded as one of the ANC's most powerful insiders and President Cyril Ramaphosa's most trusted advisor, was reportedly arrested by international law enforcement during a discreet diplomatic visit to an undisclosed European nation. The unexpected nature and timing of the arrest caught political observers off guard and immediately triggered widespread speculation about its impact on both the ANC and the presidency. Officials confirmed that the arrest forms part of a sweeping multinational anti-corruption initiative that has been under development for many months, possibly even years. Foreign media outlets and senior diplomatic figures revealed that the operation represents collaboration among African and European law enforcement, international financial watchdogs, and global anti-corruption bodies. The accusations leveled against Mantashe are severe, centering on an intricate system of corrupt transactions, laundering state funds through offshore accounts, and manipulating political authority to secure lucrative government contracts for personal gain. Investigators alleged that Mantashe orchestrated these schemes over several years, funneling tens of millions of dollars into hidden trusts and shell corporations. His arrest occurred abruptly at a luxury hotel, just moments before he was scheduled to attend an exclusive energy summit alongside African and European dignitaries. Authorities acted on a sealed international arrest warrant that, according to sources, had been approved months in advance following exhaustive inquiries. These inquiries included whistleblower statements from inside South Africa, forensic audits of financial records, and disclosures from secretive offshore jurisdictions notorious for shielding corrupt elites. Insiders close to the investigation point to a damning paper trail. Mantashe allegedly engineered a far-reaching network of shell companies, trusts, and offshore banks designed to disguise illicit gains. The funds are believed to have originated from inflated public contracts, manipulated infrastructure deals, and unauthorized withdrawals from state coffers. The financial flows reportedly spanned multiple nations, incorporating both state resources and private kickbacks, which raised alarm bells among global regulators and ultimately drew Interpol into the case. "This arrest has been building for a long time," stated a senior member of the European Anti-Corruption Task Force. "Our evidence doesn't just point to Mantashe, it suggests a much larger scheme involving multiple high-ranking officials in southern Africa, working collectively to plunder public assets." The political fallout at home was swift and dramatic. News of the arrest sparked panic within the ANC's upper ranks. According to sources inside Luthuli House, the ANC's Johannesburg headquarters, senior figures scrambled in disarray, with some shutting off their phones, avoiding public appearances, or even leaving the country. Witnesses reported employees frantically shredding documents, erasing sensitive digital records, and rushing to assess how much more could emerge from the international probe. According to insiders, the greatest fear is not Mantashe's potential testimony but the possibility that foreign investigators already hold damning evidence. One ANC source, speaking anonymously, admitted, "For years, we were warned to clean up or face the world's consequences. Now the axe has fallen, and no one knows who's next." The arrest has intensified pressure on President Ramaphosa, whose continued silence has only fueled rumors. Opposition groups and civil society activists are now demanding transparency, accountability, and decisive leadership. Analysts warn that Ramaphosa's opportunity to control the narrative is slipping rapidly. The fact that Mantashe operated so openly and for so long under his administration could undermine the president's image as a reformer committed to purging corruption from the ANC. Political rivals have wasted no time in responding. The Democratic Alliance, DA, called for an urgent parliamentary inquiry into the circumstances surrounding Mantashe's arrest, alongside the release of the international warrant and all associated evidence. "This isn't just about Gwede Mantashe," declared DA leader John Steenhuisen. "It's about a culture of impunity that has rotted the ANC from top to bottom." South Africans deserve to know who else is involved, what has been hidden from them, and what the president intends to do about it. The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, led by Julius Malema, issued a fiery statement accusing the ANC of operating the country as a criminal syndicate. "This is exactly what we have said for years," Malema declared. "The ANC has transformed the state into a looting machine. If Ramaphosa doesn't act decisively now, history will remember him as the president who allowed democracy to decay under his watch." Public outrage surged almost immediately. Protests erupted outside Parliament and at major government buildings in Johannesburg, Pretoria, and Cape Town. Student unions, anti-corruption organizations, and civil society groups rallied for sweeping reforms, including full audits of ANC leadership, asset seizures, and international travel restrictions for implicated officials. Social media exploded with anger, propelling hashtags such as #MantasheArrested, #ANC exposed, and #corruptionnow into national trends within hours. "We are tired of watching them rob our futures," one user tweeted. "This arrest proves the world sees the decay. Now it's our turn to clean house." Legal analysts warn that Mantashe's detention represents just the opening move in a much broader legal offensive. Reports suggest that additional sealed warrants are already prepared, with more South African figures likely to face charges. Cooperation between domestic prosecutors and international authorities is expected to intensify in the weeks ahead. "This is no isolated scandal," noted one legal expert. "It's part of a coordinated global crackdown on transnational corruption, and South Africa appears to be a central focus." Meanwhile, President Ramaphosa faces mounting pressure to abandon silence and demonstrate bold leadership. Political observers argue that his legacy may now hinge on whether he can confront the crisis head-on or be consumed by what could become the most sweeping corruption scandal in South Africa's post-apartheid history. Already, whispers within ANC ranks suggest a looming leadership crisis, with growing doubts about Ramaphosa's ability to sustain moral authority and political stability as the storm continues to intensify.